What's going on, guys? So today, quick update. This one did not sell on the first round, and although the same thing happened to the Halo Xbox, which I'm going to be uploading a very long video on that soon, repairing it. Anyway, instead of just relisting it like the Halo one, which ended up selling for a very good amount, this one I decided to separate the board itself just because with shipping and the cost of all that together, it's just a lot for an old 360 Elite, even though it is badass. But here we go. Just gonna go over real quick. It's a 360 Elite. I got it used. It was called RROD, but it did not have Red Ring of Death. It worked fine when I got it. Still went through the whole thing, cleaned up the entire motherboard, replaced thermal paste, put X clamps back on it because it had the bolts on there, so it must have had a cheap fix in its previous life. But everything's fully functional now. It is in great shape. The whole idea for this build came from getting this out of one of those little coin machines. So a Tech Deck Primitive Chrome skateboard. After cutting the window in the hard drive, which is 120 gigabytes, I realized this almost fit perfectly there. Instead of putting an actual window, we've got UV LEDs underneath it. We have a full brand new Icon brand chrome faceplate, which I also got before getting this build. So this and this board gave me the idea to make a Tony Hawk themed build. I've got a full rectangle cut window in the side with black automotive trim around, plexiglass in the middle. We have a very rare Talus Moon Whisper fan in the back that has the blue LEDs. That's my last one. Hard to get rid of it, but oh well. I still try to look on the internet for some, but I mean, it's been discontinued for a long time. Anyway, we've got another Tony Hawk actual board, which I couldn't find any that were actual made from Tech Deck, so this is a Hot Wheels brand one, but either way, it's mounted there in the bottom. It's got a blue LED strip below to illuminate that. The clear fan tunnel has a layer of glow-in-the-dark paint over it. The DVD drive has been taken apart, fully cleaned, opens and closes just fine. It also has glow-in-the-dark paint over it. We have a 12-inch UV LED strip across the top that will enhance the glow-in-the-dark effect, especially when you turn the system off. I'll do that in a second. We have a radial temperature display. As you can see, it's about 40. It doesn't get higher than about 45, which is actually a little cooler than it would be stock because of the Talus Moon fan and the addition of a 40mm fan here right on the heatsink. You can see the probe is right there in the heatsink for the GPU. Got, of course, the Birdhouse and Tony Hawk sticker there. The whole outside, sides, top vents, and hard drive have a color shift. It's like a black metallic flake color shift paint that I put a matte clear coat over just to kind of dampen down the obnoxious, colorful effect of it, and it gives it a nice kind of a grip tape look to it. Of course, you get Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, tested and working. Throw in an extra Tony Hawk sticker for you. Of course, we've got our 175 watt power supply. This is a Falcon motherboard. We've got our custom controller, chrome shell, D-pad, button, different buttons there. We've got a red right trigger, blue left trigger, blue bumpers, chrome battery pack. So everything is working really well on this. New thumb grips, so they're not all chewed up and you know how most used stuff is that are this old. And then finally, we've got a red power button in the middle, surrounded by a blue ring of light. And of course, you will get an HDMI cable. And here you can see the glow-in-the-dark effect. This isn't a fully dark room, but you can see it working there. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.